Now we need another form.
So another form. The verb work.
Yes.
Work, worked, working. I will work.
That's for next week.
I was working. I worked. But here we will use another box, or?
Oh yes, we've got another 4 boxes to do.
Okay. So we work. I will work. I'm going to work.
No, that would be that. We've changed verbs if we do that.
Okay.
It would then be I go, I'm going.
Okay. I worked. I work. I'm working. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You don't want the verb will, right?
No. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go up to the word charts just above the verbs.
Okay.
Can you get any inspiration from here?
Okay. Yes. I've been working.
For example.
Okay.
Okay. Now, where would you put that?
So here we got I work. I'm working.
Don't forget that I put this down, so you know this one is in the correct position, and you don't know if they're in the correct position or not. We know what they should be, but you don't know whether they're in the correct position or not. Okay? So in fact, you have the whole chart to choose from.
It doesn't matter the position now.
Well, what I'm trying to say is there is a correct position. The only one you know for sure that is in the correct position is this one, because I put it there to begin with.
Okay.
I put that there. You chose this position.
Okay. So I'm guessing this is going to be here, right? Like what it did before. Like this one, I'll have to put it here.
And why would you choose that?
Because it's like in the past, and it's not I've been working. It's like something that started in the past and still goes on. So it's closer to the present.
Okay.
So yeah.
So while we're about it, what about these ones here? Would you leave this one in this position?
No. I have to move it to everything here.
Okay. What about this? Are you happy with this position?
I work. I'm working. I still haven't figured out like exactly what the arrow means, and I work.
Okay, so I can tell you what the arrow means. It's a timeline.
Okay, so I'm working. So this is very present. I mean, so. And is this correct? This one?
That is correct.
Okay. I work. I'm working. Okay, so I worked here and I didn't work here.
This one is.
This one is. It's not. I wasn't working. I wasn't working. Okay, I worked. I wasn't working.
And up here?
I work. I'm working. I worked.
Listen, we have a problem with that because. Yes.
I worked. I wasn't working. Okay, so I have worked.
Exactly.
I've worked. Okay, so I'll have one. I'll copy it maybe. Like and then we'll need something here. Okay, this one.
Yes.
Okay, I've And here, maybe we want to use the same thing, like for this one.
Okay, so here's a problem. Let's change verbs for a moment. Take a different verb, because this is any verb if you like. So
yes.
Can you suggest some other verbs?
Yes. So let me put.
Okay,
Or,
I put. Mm-hmm.
I put. Yeah.
And this one.
I put.
And this one here.
I've put. So maybe something different. Maybe.
Let's do some other verbs.
Steal.
Steal. Okay, so.
Steal. I steal. I stole. I've stolen.
Okay.
So
right.
here I need another and or.
Okay, so what we do, in fact, when we have rods is we have some rods, some white rods, which are a little bit beige.
Okay.
Right. So in my box of rods, I've got white rods, and then I've got white rods which are really white.
Okay.
Yes. And that gives us the possibility of saying when we want it to be the same, it's the same, and when we want it, we consider this to be the same as this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Oh, I see.
When we want it to be the same, and we consider it different when we decide we want it to be different. Can I make this a little paler? Suppose it was that color, for example.
Ah, okay.
Is that sufficiently different to be visible?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So I'll do the same with this one, and that's what we'll be using. Okay, there we go. All right. So we consider that to be the same as that, except when we want it to be different.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Good. All right.
I've worked.
Okay. Now let's borrow all of this. Put them up here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he's worked.
Yes.
You've worked.
Yeah.
No, we've worked. Sorry. You've worked. They've worked.
Okay. Right. Make. So let's take another one of these and put it here, for example, and then I'm going to do this. Duplicate and bring that down here. So could you say that, please?
You no, this is not. You have worked. Or you want me to do like this again? You've worked.
Can you make it into a question?
Like this.
Okay.
Have you worked?
Okay. Okay. Can you make it into a negative?
I haven't. So this one. No, not this one. It's the black one. So I haven't worked. No, I have. You haven't worked.
Right.
I'm back to the I.
Okay, so do it with I then.
Yeah, I haven't worked. So like this, and you also have like I've not worked.
I've not worked. Yes, all right. That's a possibility, but it's not all that terribly common.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't worked is better. So
yes, that's much more common.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I haven't worked. Okay.
Not worked. For me, it sounds a bit 19th century.
I've not worked.
You know, it sounds a little bit. I've not worked. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's a little bit precious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my feeling about it. Mm-hmm. This is much more common. This is down to earth. This is what you and I would say.
Mm-hmm.